And so next up, I'm going to go ahead and pass the microphone back over to our very own Caramel Malts. Say hi to Jenny, everybody.
Hi, everybody. So, you know what this means. We're starting closing ceremonies. Yes, but the love and the friendship continues on even after the next half hour. And we want to thank every single one of you for coming out today during this pandemic. Okay. And for being patient with us coming back from 2 years of being in our sleeper cell and enjoying yourselves. We've enjoyed having you here. So a big round of applause for everybody that came to Milwaukee for Ponyville Cider Fest. Since this was a celebration of cosplay event, I'd like to take a moment. We have some of our cosplay winners in the audience, and I'd like to invite them and the cosplay community guests that are in the audience to come up and give you a final bow. They've asked, I see Fire Team Harmony back there, if you can make their way up to the stage. I see Yona, a few of my other winners. And if you were in the cosplay competition this weekend and you did not get your poster, I do have them backstage. So if you're a winner, come up and take your bow and get your poster at this time. We want to give you a big round of applause for everybody that came out and dressed up today, whether you were a cosplay winner, a cosplay community guest, a person in costume, a person in pony ears, or just in the spirit of cosplay with us. Let's give all of you guys a big round of applause. Come on up. Here we go. Thanks for the music. They're coming. All right. And in cosplay tradition, we're going to walk that one way, take our final bow, and then exit off the stage. Please applaud them off.
Thank you so much for having us, Ponyville Cider Fest. It has been a fun weekend this weekend. Also want, Rarity, what are you doing here?
Has anybody seen my shin? 160? Oh, man. All right, never mind.
Did you donate a shin to the auction? Oh, brother, I missed that part. Well, at least if it's for a good cause. Come on, take your final bows, folks. We have a little video montage that was put together about our cosplay weekend. Charlie doesn't even know about this. Is it queued up? We're going to show, and this is a chance for us to appreciate everybody and all your hard work. You can applaud as you see the people you love. Go for it.
Hand them out. Do you want me to? This is talking to myself. You did such a good job.
All right, thank you. And now, we have some Buckball Championship awards to hand out. If we could get Daniel's Amigos, the Glimmer Bolts, and the Shooby Dooby Doos on stage.
Come through here. It's easier.
Whatever way. There's stairs, but I guess crawling works. All right, let's start out with our third place winners. And I'll have you stand here, my Shooby Dooby Doos. Shooby Dooby Doo. Okay, are my Shooby Dooby Doos here? Where's my Shooby Dooby Doos? Shooby Dooby Dooby Doos. Where's my Shooby Doos? Do we have more than 3 Shooby Doos? I'm confused. All right, we had like a herd of Shooby Doos. Okay. Let's give a round of applause. We had an intense tournament. These are our third place champions. All right, you can take a bow and then you can exit stage left. All right, now we have our second place winners, the Glimmer Bolt. Where's your third member? And let's give a huge round of applause for the returning champions of Buckball, undefeated, Daniel's Amigos. All right, thank you, gentlemen. All right, we have had enough of the celebration of buckballing. And now I'm going to turn the mic back over to our conchers, Michelle and Charlie. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be your caramel malt for this year's Pony Con. So thank you, everybody.
My God, give it up for Jenny. We literally could not have pulled this off without, wait, come back. We could not have had cosplay weekend if Jenny had not taken control of the cosplay situation and been our head of cosplay programming and pulled all of this off for you. So a big round of applause for Jenny, please.
Now, let me just ask, do you feel like this was adequately a celebration of cosplay? Yeah? Well, then mission accomplished. That is what we set out to do here. We did the best that we could, especially given the situation in the world and the way that everything is right now. But I believe that, I've heard nothing but good things so far from folks about the weekend.
Cosplayers were amazing.
Cosplayers were fantastic. I mean, just like really.
Friendship Cafe. Who went to the Friendship Cafe? That was so cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, everybody's just been fantastic, thanks. I really have to give shout outs to particularly groups of people. Like obviously, all of our cosplayers, both the community guests, the ones that were invited here and announced, but really honestly, anybody who showed up in any kind of cosplay. All of you contributed to doing the best that we could to making the theme what we promised that it would be. And from what you guys are saying, it sounds like we pulled that off. So please give a round of applause to every single cosplayer that was here this weekend. You're all phenomenal. Thank you. And then, these events absolutely could not happen also without two other groups of very important people. There's the, in no particular order, all the volunteers that help put this, put this event together, and you're going to see them all up here in a little bit. But real quick, I just want to draw special attention. There's about 100 people that volunteered their time officially as volunteers on the roster to help put this event together. A lot of them are remote, like handling like the streaming and like moderating like the Discord server and the Ponytown servers. So a lot of them are just watching. I'm just going to thank you very much. We appreciate you all. You're all fantastic. All the way down. Not currently. All the way to all of the, especially like I say, all the staffers, all the volunteers are so important. But like the AV team this year in particular was really shorthanded with the kind of things that we asked them to do. I think this stage looks phenomenal. I think they did an incredible job, and especially with being lesser staffed than they would have liked to have been. I think they just really went above and beyond. So to the AV team specifically, thank you for all your hard work and all your efforts, which certainly isn't done because they've got to pick all this down. But really just please give it up for the 8V team.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man, you guys are great. Okay, so I just what's that? You're great, Nora.
He is great.
How are we doing with the line? Just checking in to see where we're at. Who's still in line to settle on an auction payment? This line right here?
Oh, so
okay.
almost. Okay.
So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Excellent. Okay. So
I can take this time. Okay. So, Charlie's the fun one and I'm the rule enforcer. So we didn't really know how this weekend was going to go. We had to have a lot of rules to help keep everyone healthy and safe. And, my team was not certain what it was going to be like for them. And I just want to say thank you to everyone because you guys were so cool. You made it very easy for us to do our jobs. You were so nice to our staff, and they had an easy weekend because everyone was willing to just, follow the guidelines and keep everyone healthy and safety. So honestly, from me, like, just thank you so much, because I wasn't sure how it was going to go, and I really appreciate everyone being so cool and understanding this weekend. So thank you, you guys.
So, I imagine some of you are wondering about our attendance numbers for this year. So here's what I can tell you. It'll be a little bit before we can get a final total, just because we have to look at some stuff after the fact, make sure that everyone who attended was like in the system properly and yada, yada, yada. But I have an approximate number to give you now. And here's what I'm going to say. It is going to be lower than you expect. And here's why. Especially if you're comparing it to our experiences at our previous venue, that is a much bigger open area, you know, and so the same number of people there compared to here is going to feel like more people just because it's more hallways and less atrium, you know what I mean? So that being said, our approximate preliminary attendance number for this year is 823.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
It is definitely more than we expected, given the situation that we were in.
Yeah.
So,
we were planning on what we were hoping for was 800.
Yes.
900 would have been great. So that's right in the ballpark of what we wanted to do and what we were aiming for. I ordered 900 con books, so I think I think that worked out great. If you didn't grab one, make sure that you take one home, because
I don't know if there's any left, because I at least lost 17 of them. So I'm on my 18th one for the weekend.
Make sure that you grab one on the way out. We'll make sure those. We'll see about getting those like placed out somewhere, because they do no good in my garage. So, so yeah, it's and I'm happy with that number. Especially when I look at the number of here compared to the number of people that we're used to, I think it's a pretty good number.
Yeah, especially with everything being so last minute and our guests being announced so last minute, and you guys were so patient with us, because it really was a labor of love, and it was difficult to work through a lot of the logistics. So we appreciate everyone being so patient and understanding. And so with having to announce a lot of things so very late, I think this is a really good number for us this year, and I expect it to go up next year.
Yeah, it'll definitely go up next year. Speaking of next year,
I'm
sure if you have a con book, you may have gotten to the very last page and saw our dates for next year are indeed in the back of the con book. Ponyville Cider Fest 2022 will be returning right here to our hopeful long-time new home, November 4th through 6th, I believe, if my memory serves correctly.
Correct.
Happy early birthday! What's the theme? Was that the question? The theme is Charlie needs sleep, and he'll figure that out later. But no, yeah, we're definitely looking forward to coming back next year, and it's I think the hotel has been really good for us. There's a lot of things that work, I think, really well with the way we do things. We've definitely learned some things this year, and so there will certainly be some changes in terms of how we do things and where certain things are. We'll be polling, the vendors and the attendees and the sponsors and everybody, just to make sure that, we get as much feedback as possible so that we can improve next year and make sure that we mold the way the convention fits into this space so it's the best for everyone. But generally speaking, who approves of our new home? Here, yeah. Excellent. That's really good to hear.
Yeah, I think there's some people in the crowd we want to recognize too. So just in case, do we have any first-time cider festers here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Whoa! Stand up, you guys. Holy cow. Really? That's amazing.
Okay.
Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you.
That's a good percentage. I like that. And now here's the next important question. Who's coming back next year?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Where are our sponsors at? If we have any sponsors, can you guys stand up for us?
If you're a sponsor or if you're a patron, go ahead and stand up.
Patrons too, yes. So everybody take a moment and look around you, because these people They make it so that we can have a convention. Without all of our sponsors and patrons, we would not be able to put this on. So if you are here and you enjoyed the weekend, this is the group of people to thank. So everybody, let's give them a big round of applause. Crystal's crying now, so.
I've said this at a couple points over the weekend, and this really is completely true. Between sponsor badge sales, patron badge sales, and the spirit badge sales from the people that support us and who can't even come to the convention, those groups alone accounted for approximately 72% of our income. So when I say we cannot do this without the support of the sponsors and the patrons, I really do truly mean it. So thank you all so much for being incredible.
Yes, definitely.
I have a number. It's a nice number. I'm really happy with this number. The preliminary total amount that you all beautiful, glorious, wonderful people helped raise for the Wisconsin Humane Society. Drum roll, please. $16,935. They're crying.
Yeah, they're very
That's how
happy.
we know it worked. That may be, I have to take a look, that may be the highest per attendee, like average per
that's
attendee.
true, yeah.
Especially with the lower attendance this year, with this number, that may be the highest we've ever done, and which is just, you guys are great. You guys are so great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No, we love you! You got a con book on you? What's everyone doing next summer? I'm just wondering. Anyone have any plans? Like June? June?
I can't be trusted.
Oh, is that what Winnie City is? Our other beautiful convention that we run in Schaumburg, Illinois at the Schaumburg Hyatt Regency? Is that when that's happening? Oh, cool. I had no idea. Oh, wait, look, there it is. So yeah, especially for all of you first-timers, the vast majority of the team that puts this convention together also plans Winnie City PonyCon down in Schaumburg. It's a suburb just outside of Chicago, like 15 minutes from O'Hare Airport. It's not in the city proper, but it's in Chicagoland. That's what we call it down there. So yeah, it works. And we will hopefully be returning June 3rd through 5th. You've probably noticed the ad on the back of the con book here, where there's like an ominous shadow at the bottom here. Anybody notice that? I wonder what that is. You'll have to wait until something is announced so you can see what that is. But yeah, intrigue. Ooh. But yeah, no, we certainly hope a lot of you join us at Winnie City. It's very much like Cider Fest. I would normally say a little bit smaller, but
It's about this size.
It's kind of this size actually,
Yeah.
historically speaking. And hopefully by the time June comes around, the world will be much closer back to normal. And it actually
Everybody
could be,
knock on some wood, like real
Yeah.
quick though, because Charlie likes to jinx us.
It's true, I do. But yeah, jeez. Can we just get one more out of our system? Just if I were to talk about just something, I don't know, the mayonnaise. This fandom is so weird, I love it. It is magical, that is the word. Oh, shoot! Let's see, we've thanked our sponsors and our patrons.
Yes.
One more quick, I don't know if they're out there anymore, but hopefully they'll catch us on the stream later. Thank you so much to our artists that put together all the fantastic art that we use for everything.
I saw Baja over
There's
there.
a couple artists. I've got Baja Griffin
yeah,
here.
do we have any other
Britt,
artists? There's Britt.
Moonbeam Studios.
Yeah. Anybody
something,
else here? I can't see. I think maybe just Baja and Britt right now.
Yeah. Thank you so much to our artists. Thank you so much to all the vendors who spent way too much money in the vendor hall. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you to the vendors for providing that valuable service of relocating other people's money.
Yes.
Screwy, do I see Screwy?
Yeah, he's
No.
over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Screw Loose, our vendor hall lead. Thanks, Screwy.
He's also the Disney princess that was able to like relocate the bird.
Like just
with
caught a bird. Did you hear about this? There was a bird, like a little like bird flying
a bird
around.
joined the convention, but they didn't have a badge, so I had to kick them out. Yeah, because we don't mess around here at Cider Fest. But, you know,
More importantly, the mask wasn't on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So Screwy did his like, oh, and then it just came, you know, because he's a Disney princess for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just, I mean, I could stand up here and I could thank all the magical people and wonderful people that helped it. Ah, dang it! I'm going to try and not do that again. Are you quite finished?
Magical.
Can you please turn off her mic?
Magical. Turn off his mic. Remember, I'm in charge now. I took it over.
Is this like when you put the kitten in front of mommy and daddy and you say, come see which one they like more? Or is this finding out which one of the AV likes better? It's going to be you.
All right, ready?
It's going to be you.
Magical. It's
no,
me. It's me.
no, we're both still alive. No, that didn't happen. They refused to choose, and I appreciate that. We're the what now? The things that you fly with?
The wings?
Like they're like wings, right?
Is that one too?
Yeah. It's so strange.
Magical.
Okay.
I'm never gonna stop doing it. Magical.
Are you
Magical.
done? Yeah, we are over time. Just make sure. I'd really like to get packed up again. Hold on. That was the right choice. That was the right decision.
Am I bad? Oh, magical.
Okay. Okay. So, in the back of the con book, you will see above the announcement for next year's dates, you will see a list of, like I said earlier, about approximately 100 names. These are the names of the people who we could not have done this convention with because they are the people that did the lion's share of the work and of putting everything together. So I would like to introduce them to you because they're fantastic. And just real quick before we do this, because this is going to get chaotic here in a second, after we do this, and I conclude closing ceremonies, which I'm not doing at this moment, but when I do in a minute, if you are in the photo, after that, go ahead and come up here and we'll get the photo taken, okay? Just to make sure everyone's clear on that. But for right now, I would like to introduce to you all the volunteers of Ponyville Cider Fest 2021. Please give them a huge round of applause. Volunteers, if you are in the room, please come up on stage. Oh, are they? Okay, cool.
Katrina.
Please be careful if you don't use stairs.
Mind the steps, guys, and let's keep masks on for the picture. Careful, they're big steps. Careful back there, they're big steps too. You want to be right there? Put your mask on.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Can you hold this for a second?
Yeah. And let's just make sure there's a lot of us here. All staff, let's do masks on because there's a lot of us on this stage. Thank you very much.
While we are getting organized, I think while the staff is all getting up on stage and organized everything, I think I spied a few of our guests are still with us. One or two or possibly more. Okay. Well, at least we have one. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Just like a closing note? Everyone say hi to Katrina one last time.
Hi, I'm down here. I'm really short, even in heels. This is my natural height. Thank you all so much for being amazingly safe and the most wonderful people. I'm so glad that I was able to make it down here. And I love you all very, very much. And I can't wait until we can see each other again. Your Yona is like spot on. I love it.
You absolutely helped.
Thank you guys. Love to you all.
Oh, wait. We're not ready, guys. Okay, we got to come down a little bit because there's a lot of people in the back we need to be.
Okay.
Like a midget.
Best as you can do. Best as you can do. Yeah.
You cannot see the camera. Those of you in the back, it cannot see you. So find a window. Be like cheerleaders. Find your little windows. Yes? Everybody? Okay, we're going to sneak down. Magical. Magical. Okay, we got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the staff volunteers of Ponyville Cider Fest 2021, please give them your biggest round of applause. Please be very careful when exiting the stage, everyone. Thank you.
Anybody need help? Go that way. It's easier. Watch the step.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, 1 second.
No, because they only listen.
Is there...
They only listen to me. That did not work. Ready? Magical.
So real quick, I'm just checking. Do any of my directors or anybody, is there anybody that wants to say a few words just before we wrap it up here? Lost Disc, our production director. Hi, Lost. Everybody say hi, Lost.
I feel like Will really wants to talk.
Do you want to say anything?
Do you have anything
You
to
don't
say?
have to.
No.
Just so you guys know, at the end of closing ceremonies, if you don't leave, we put you to work.
That is true.
Thanks, Lost.
I think I saw my health and safety director out there somewhere. Arcana.
Oh, where's Arcana?
Is he
Arcana,
around?
are you here?
Arcana. I don't know. You guys, we did not know how it was going to go with the photographs and those barriers that Arcana and his team built, which were amazing, by the way. He's there. But the pictures I saw with like the fist bumping and the hugging through the plexi were some of the cutest things I have ever seen. So thank you so much for being so cool about that.
Yeah.
He's over there. He's ignoring us. Arcana. No.
Arcana.
Still no.
Arcana. Thank you.
Raise your hand.
You're great. You're great. Just know that you're great.
He really hates to be recognized.
I get that. Okay, so I think we've thanked, what do we got? Some additional, we have numbers. Numbers and facts are fun. What do we got?
So apparently, since we started using, I don't want to say PhysiGlitch bot, but basically for the con, we've had 1,770 people on our Discord server.
Like that was the highest?
No, that's the total over the whole weekend.
Okay.
And we peaked at 622 members at one point at the same time. Yeah, so essentially we had another convention watching the convention.
Okay. That's great, yeah. Thanks to everyone again to help do the online streaming of the con. We saw a lot of messages from people who are really thankful we were able to do that. And yeah, if we can, we'll try and keep that going in the future because sharing this with the experience with people who can't make it, I think is really
great
valuable.
For those of us who had never saw anything because we were running around. I'm really excited to watch the convention when I get home tomorrow.
So the flag photo will follow this, but
yes.
At this time, I will say once again, thank you sponsors, thank you artists, thank you volunteers, thank you patrons, thank you every single attendee, vendors, musicians, community guests, cosplay, what?
Wait.
What?
There's more.
How could, okay.
Magical. No, there's more than that. The charity, I think, wants to come up and say a couple words.
Yes.
So,
If our good friends, our good, very good new friends from the Wisconsin Media Society would like to say one more word, that would be fantastic. But while they're making their way over, here they come. They're just right here.
You can just come over here if that's easier. I'll come down to you.
I just have to say again, I'm sorry, I'm a little choked up, but all of you have made us so very happy today, and this is the first cosplay convention I've ever been to, and I can't tell you how wonderful it's been for me personally and also as a representative of the amazing Wisconsin Humane Society. Our Milwaukee campus is located on 45th in Wisconsin. And just as a little history tidbit, we have the only known statue of Henry Berg, who founded the humane movement in the United States when he founded the ASPCA. So we have an amazing bit of animal history right here in Wisconsin, right here in Milwaukee. I wish I had the words to explain. Thank you again on behalf of the animals, the staff, and all the volunteers at our 5 campuses of the Wisconsin Humane Society. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your support. Thanks to all of you who have shown over and over and over again just how much you love animals and how important they are in your life. I am going to go away with the most beautiful memories of this day, and I know that the Wisconsin Humane Society is always going to hold a very special place in their heart for all of you and for Ponyville Cider Fest. Thank you.
So keep it going. Thank you to the sponsors, the vendors, the artists, the musicians, the community guests, the cosplayers, the attendees, every single person, the volunteers, every single person who helped put this convention together. This is your convention, and you should be very proud of it because apparently it was pretty great. So with this, we officially conclude Ponyville Cider Fest 2021. We will see you next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you're in the